sanitation, together with ministries of mines, green economy, agriculture, livestock and fisheries, health, lands, and Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit TMMU will tomorrow, 11th March 2025, convene a high-level stakeholders emergency meeting in Kitwe to discuss the pollution of some water bodies by some mining firms on the Copperbelt province. Water Development and Sanitation Minister Collins Ovu says the endeavor has been organized to find a lasting solution to end pollution of water bodies such as the river due to mining activities. Mr. Nzovu says the meeting will bring together government, the mines, experts, and civil society organizations, CSOs, to discuss this very important matter of national interest. The Mwambashi stream, a tributary of the Kafue River in Kitwe, has been affected by several water pollution following the failure of the tailing containment facility at Sino Metals mine in Chambishi, Copperbelt province. The minister says the pollution has had devastating consequences, including significant loss of aquatic life, destruction of crops along the affected water bodies. Hungry Lion Chilanga has been temporarily closed following public health inspections conducted on 4th February 2025. Food and water samples collected from the outlet were analyzed by UTH Food and Drugs Laboratory, and the results revealed fecal contamination of the water used in food preparation, presence of Staphylococcus aureus in cooked chicken, indicating contamination. In light of these findings and in the interest of public health and safety, the outlet shall remain closed until a proper water treatment system is put in place and the safety of the water is confirmed through further laboratory testing. Members of the public are since urged to take note of this closure as necessary measures are being enforced to protect consumers. The Zambia Parliamentary Caucus on School Health has expressed profound gratitude to President Hakainde Hichilema for his unwavering commitment to the health and education of the nation's children through the school health program. Zambian Parliamentary Caucus on School Health Chairperson Twambo Mutinta says the committee has worked closely supporting the Ministries of Education and Health to implement this life-changing program with technical support from healthy learners. Mr. Mutinta says the school health program focuses on changing access points of healthcare services for children, bringing them closer to where they are in their schools. He says the program model trains teachers as community health workers and also trains health service providers as school health coordinators to implement a comprehensive and robust cycle of care for learners. Mr. Mutinta says the aim of the program is to improve access to education and health services by learners so that they can learn effectively and contribute meaningfully to the development of this nation.
To also go as far as constructing 2,500 other health rooms and also train over 15,000 teachers across the 70 districts in all the 10 provinces of this country. Ourselves, as representatives of the people, we are happy that the president has recognized that health learners are better learners. His political will to prioritize this program brings together education and health, and it shows true leadership that transcends political division. As representatives of the people, we pledge our continued legislative support to strengthen this program.
The Zambia Police Service is actively investigating a hit and run road traffic accident RTA which resulted into the death of two pedestrians. Occurred yesterday, 9th March 2025 at approximately 20:30 hours along Great North Road near Novera Mall opposite Petroda filling station. Both victims, an unidentified male aged between 25 and 30 years, and a female between 20 and 25 years, both sustained severe head injuries. In a statement, Police Public Relations Officer Ray Hamonga says the accident involved an unidentified adult driver of unknown age and residential address who was driving a Mitsubishi Rosa bus of unknown registration number. He says the extent of damage to the vehicle remains undetermined as the driver fled the scene after the accident. Mr. Hamonga has since urged anyone with information that may lead to the identification of the driver or the vehicle involved to come forward and assist with inquiries. He further appeals to motorists to exercise caution on the roads and remind the public of the legal consequences of hit and run accidents. And now the news trending this evening. Zitukule Consortium Board Chairperson Patnasia Butuva has supported the assurance made by President Hakainde Hichilema regarding the appointment of more women in elective positions. And Agriculture Climate Action Foundation Executive Director Oliver Bulaya has underscored the positive impact of favorable rainfall patterns and agricultural productivity across the country. Stand by for business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
The Zambia Consumer Association (ZACA) has opposed the stance by the Zambia Association of Manufacturers (ZAM) that the Tobacco and Nicotine Bill 2025 will negatively impact local industries and economic growth. Zambia Consumer Association Executive Director Juba Sakala says the bill is a necessary and progressive step towards protecting public health and consumer rights in Zambia. Mr. Sakala says tobacco use and nicotine addiction continue to pose significant health risks to consumers, contributing to a high burden of non-communicable diseases, including lung cancer, heart disease, and respiratory illnesses. He says the proposed bill seeks to regulate the tobacco and nicotine industry in a manner that prioritizes public health while ensuring that consumers are well informed of the dangers associated with tobacco products. He has also urged stakeholders, including ZAM, to prioritize ethical and responsible business practices that do not compromise the well being of Zambians. Ends the business news.
5FM Radio Business News. We mean business. Keep you current in commerce, trade, and industry, local and global. It's our business to keep you informed about business.
And in foreign news, a caravan found packed with explosives in outer Sydney earlier this year was part of a fabricated terrorism plot concocted by criminals, Australian police have said. The caravan, which was found in northwestern Sydney on 19 January, contained explosives to produce a 40-meter wide blast, along with a note displaying anti-Semitic messages and a list of Jewish synagogues. Its discovery following a spate of anti-Semitic attacks in the Australia triggered widespread panic. For more, here's a roundup from the BBC.
A U.S. embassy spokesman in Baghdad said the move ensured that Iran had no economic or financial relief. President Trump's policy is to put maximum pressure on Tehran. It's been announced that a tenth of the entire South Korean police force will be deployed in Seoul when the Constitutional Court rules on the fate of the impeached president, Yoon Suk-yeol. The authorities are mobilizing 13,000 officers because they fear the decision, whatever it is, could lead to violence. Pakistani media are reporting renewed violence in the southwestern province of Balochistan. Separatists have been conducting a long-running insurgency.
And in sports news, Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen has agreed a new contract extension until 2030, with up to a reported record $330 million United States dollars external that will make him one of the highest paid players in NFL history. Allen, the NFL's most valuable player for the 2024 season, will receive a guaranteed 250 million United States dollars, according to reports. Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes signed a 10-year deal in 2020 with 450 million United States dollars. And now the weather.
Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy. Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
The evening is mainly cloudy, slightly windy, and warm to hot, with rain and thunder a chance. Temperature will range between 27 degrees Celsius to 34 degrees Celsius. Ends our weather report.
Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ Roofing, plot 17100 off Katanga Road, 150 meters from Mumbwa Road, Chinika Industrial Area, Lusaka. Class Econ Roofing. Class plus economy. Class Econ. Class Econ Roofing Africa. Class Econ.
That weather item brings us to the end of the news, but before we go, a recap of the stories that made headlines. The Ministry of Water Development and Sanitation, together with Ministries of Mines, Green Economy, Agriculture, Livestock and Fisheries, Health, Lands, and Disaster Management and Mitigation Unit TMMU will tomorrow, 11th March 2025, convene a high-level stakeholders emergency meeting in Kitwe to discuss the pollution of some water bodies by some mining firms in the Copperbelt province. The Zambia Police Service is actively investigating a hit-and-run road traffic accident RTA which resulted into the death of two pedestrians. A caravan found packed with explosives in outer Sydney earlier this year was part of a fabricated terrorism plot concocted by criminals, Australian police have said. For more news, follow us on Facebook, 5FM Radio Zambia, and YouTube, 5FM Radio Zambia. On behalf of the entire news crew and the technical department, thank you for listening to the Happy World of 5FM. Stay safe and stay tuned to 5FM Radio. My name is Lance Sannie. Enjoy the rest of the evening.